Everybody, this is Easy, and welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft 2. In the last episode, you saw us destroy a little outpost that Meg set up. And in this episode, we're gonna see what he throws at us next.
What's this? I heard them Zerg got burned out by them creepy Protoss a few years back.
It's been 4 years and they're still finding burrowed dens out in the wastelands.
Well, a trophy like that's gotta fetch a good price on a black market. Up for some hunting, partner?
Knock yourself out, Tychus. Me? I've hunted enough Zerg for 2 lifetimes.
I tend to agree with Raynor. If you don't know what the Zerg are just other races.
Have to say, Jimmy,
They're known for their
turned
numbers.
into a real impressive fighter. If I was old Minsk, I'd be running scared for me too.
You really mean that, Tychus?
Nah, I was just kidding.
I'll get more into the differences in the races in this mission because I'm going to have time to do it. So, yeah, I'll get more into the differences in the 2 races then.
What was it like, Jimmy? Fighting them Zerg?
All the scrapes we were in back in the day, all the narrow escapes, none of it compares to how terrible they are, Tychus. You don't know what real fear is till you got 1,000 of these sons of bitches barreling down on you. So who's your mysterious buyer, Tychus? Who are we supposed to hand this artifact over to?
A bunch of eggheads I ran into called the Mobius Foundation.
Mobius? They're a legitimate research group. Why the hell are they talking to you?
Soon as your boy Minsk made it illegal to trade in alien goods, they got desperate. And you know me, Jimmy. I am a great patron of the sciences.
No, you're not, Tychus. Not at all.
Oh, man. Didn't the magistrate here know he was hiring an arch criminal as his marshal?
He was counting on it. Guess my tough guy reputation kept things nice and quiet around here. All the time I wore that badge, I never had to shoot anybody.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Tychus is a typical gun-toting maniac.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's go now to Kate Lockwell with an update on Jim Raynor's violent uprising.
Thanks, Donnie. Raynor's clearly widening his list of targets. He's attacked a Dominion archaeological dig and possibly seized a dangerous alien artifact.
Emperor Mangsk spoke on this subject earlier today.
There's no telling what kind of havoc these supposedly innocuous relics might wreak upon our worlds. Anyone found in possession of these items will be dealt with to the fullest extent of the law.
Look on the bright side, partner. You're a wanted man either way.
Thanks, Tychus.
Shocking, Kate. I imagine civilian casualties were high as a result of Raynor's terrorist actions.
Actually, the only civilian deaths appear to be collateral damage from overzealous Dominion security forces.
Thanks, Kate. You heard it here first. Jim Raynor, killing women and children on Marsara.
I wonder what would happen if Raynor overthrew Mangsk. Would Vermilion still be a bigot like that?
With the artifact secure, you need to wait for transport at Backwater Station before you can leave Marsara. Transportation is on the way. Caution is advised. Dominion security forces may succeed in tracking the artifact to the station.
That doesn't sound very good. Let's try a 0 hour.
I've got transport coming to pick us up. All we gotta do is sit tight.
Don't sound too hard. I figure we earned ourselves a little R&R.
Commander, I'm detecting a massive concentration of Zerg biosignatures landing at the abandoned dig site.
I should have known it. Damn you, Tychus.
I swear, man, I didn't know nothing about no Zerg.
Given their current course, the Zerg will overrun this location within the hour.
Hell, we gotta hold out long enough for extraction. If we man the bunkers and hold those 2 bridges as long as we can, we just might stand a chance. We're gonna have a real fight on our hands here.
I've been in plenty of holdouts before.
Not against the Zerg, you ain't.
Raynor, that's a very stupid strategy. And you will find out why in this mission. Now, this mission we do get bunkers, and I'm going to show you actually a trick to do this mission, pretty much making it trivial at the very beginning. First, you got to make those workers go down there. You want to salvage these 2 bunkers, which you can do now. Don't ask why.
We're getting tore up out there. We gotta fall back to high ground.
Then you would take the money you got and build 3 bunkers up here. Get all these Marines up. Quickly make 4 Marines out of here and man these bunkers. When you have these 5 bunkers up, you could start to relax a little bit. And that's pretty much it. It's just a defense map. I mean, you're going to have optional objectives here, here, and here. But I'm not going to go for them because it's not worth it. It's really not worth my time to do it. So what's the point?
SCV ready.
And now I was going through before with the Zerg and everything. They're
SCV ready.
They're special, let's put it that way. The Zerg pride themselves in speed, and I'm an idiot for not rallying those guys. The
Here they come.
Zerg pride themselves in speed. And with their speed,
That's a negatory.
they can do really good things. With their speed, they can produce multiple units at a time, which is helpful for them. They can produce 2 Zerglings for the cost of 1, which a lot of people think is very overpowered. However, it's not. That's their strength. Every race has a strength. Every race has a weakness. The Zerg strength is their excessive speed. It's the one thing the Zerg does.
To anyone hearing this message, we're pinned down near Backwater Station. Please assist.
It's the one thing that the Zerg does that no other race can. The Terran, and they're also very, very mobile.
SCV ready.
Zerg have the ability to burrow. The Zerg have the ability to do a lot of things. The Zerg are, well, they call them the Swarm. The Zerg is literally a swarm. The numbers game with the Zerg is what makes them good. It makes them a dominant race. Because, I mean, we just killed a bunch of them, and they're coming back with even more. And I always upgrade the weapons first, just because most of the mission time you spend being in bunkers. And you're wondering, why am I getting gas if I just need Marines?
Multiple air bogies detected. ETA, right the hell now.
Well, I'm going to have some medics. I'm going to have a big ground army behind the bunkers. So, that is helpful to have. The ability to have a mobile force in case the bunkers do collapse, that's worth it. It really is. And these Mutalisks, I'm not worried about. Mutalisks are the Zerg flyers. I'm not really worried about them. I mean, because these bunkers will tear them apart. See, these bunkers just rip them apart. And optimally, what you want is to have an SCV
Add-on complete.
who is permanently on repair like that. You can right-click it to auto-cast it and just patrol around the bunkers. That's how you want it to be. That's how you need it to be, actually. If you don't have that, you probably will lose. But, yeah. You also want to make missile turrets.
Upgrade complete.
Once you get the minerals for it, you want to make 4 on this side, 4 on this side. Try to save enough room to build another bunker right here and right here. So at one point you may want to make more bunkers. That's completely optional. You don't have to. You can do it with 5. But you do need a big enough Marine medic ball, which is what this is going to be called. I'm going to call it a bio ball from this point forward. Just so you guys can move around and know where you're... That's all you really need. It's not... This mission that seems harder than it really is. It's not hard just because you shred Zerglings, like you're doing right now. But...
Mayday, mayday! We're trapped by the Zerg! They're burrowed all around us!
It's not a hard mission.
Please help!
It just scares a lot of people because they don't know what to expect. They don't know how to deal with swarms of enemies. They'll come at you.
Not enough minerals.
They don't.
Not enough minerals.
Once they can get past that swarming sensation, the mission's really, really easy, actually.
Armed and ready.
And there's some more things that are going to die. And I play this on extreme graphics, but I'm also recording it. I know my computer can handle extreme on a normal basis. I don't know what it can do trying to record it here.
Not enough fuel.
Want some?
I have absolutely no idea what my computer can do in this kind of setting. So we're going to find out. You're also noticing that I'm not maxing out my number of SCVs for this mission. I'm doing that because I want the biggest bio ball I can possibly get.
You want a piece of me, boy?
The doctor is in.
Actually, I want more missile turrets too.
Ah! You scared me!
One there, no, one there.
Gotcha.
I am changing up what I'm doing mid-mission. I mean, I know how I do this. I know how to do
This
this.
better be good.
But there's always
Doctor is in.
more caution. You can never be too cautious in a mission like this, especially when you have guys like that. Now the Zerglings have a speed upgrade, so they move very, very fast. Keep in mind, my Marine moves 2.25. The Zerglings move 4.7.
The doctor is in.
Those Marines move, those Zerglings move so quickly compared to every unit that I have.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
It more or less comes down to who's the bigger threat.
Not enough
Who is
minerals.
stronger? The answer is, quite honestly,
Our allies
them.
are being
The
attacked.
doctor is in.
They're stronger than you.
Gotcha.
You go into this mission knowing you're at a disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
But what makes this mission interesting is you need to find a strategy and find a way to overcome the odds and beat the swarming
The
Zerg.
doctor is
Supply
in.
depots required.
Because they will keep swarming. They will. They'll keep spreading this creep tier, which is what spreads the creep in this game,
Our allies
all the
are
way
being
down.
attacked.
all the way through. There is no stopping them. And when this thing hits to about 5 minutes, you're going to hit by a lot more. When it hits 2 minutes, you're going to not want to be here anymore.
Upgrade. Our allies are being attacked.
Because it gets
Standing by.
pretty damn bad.
Not a problem.
And you'll find out what I mean when it happens. It gets pretty bad.
Base our SCVs are under attack.
Keep at it, boys. A ride's on its way.
Good thing about SCVs are they can be both repaired and they can be healed. So you can save SCVs pretty easy with
Please
medics and
state
stuff
the
like
nature
that.
of your medical emergency.
So it all comes down really to what's it worth. And as I said before, the Zerg is solely, and I say solely, I mean solely based on speed. And that is a Baneling.
The doctor is in.
That little thing you saw rolling on the ground is called a Baneling. But it does.
We need immediate support. Hostiles all around us. Is anyone out there?
Is it rolls on the ground, hits something, and explodes. Explodes into splash damage.
The doctor is in.
Gangway.
Splash damage is never fun.
What's going on?
Anybody who's played this game before, played it in multiplayer, played it wherever, knows Banelings suck. They're really good if you know how to use them, but if you get hit by them, I feel sorry for you.
Boy.
Because Banelings are a colossal pain. 3 Banelings could wipe out this entire wall right here. These 3 and barge right on in. Which is what we have to worry about, actually. We really do have to worry about
Better
it.
be good.
I keep... This is literally just a sitting mission. Just keep making Marines, seeing what happens. Eventually your bio will be too big, it won't really matter.
Who wants some?
We just need to sit and wait. We got 7 minutes left. We're going to sit and wait. At one point, you'll see why I want this ball.
You want a piece of me,
Because
boy?
at one point, they will
Base
drop
is under attack.
those little pods you
Our
saw
SCVs are under attack.
inside the
Our
base.
SCVs are under attack.
And this side's usually the weakest in terms of keeping the SCVs alive.
Gangway. Coming through.
Just because of the nature of it, and because this SCV doesn't have a medic or an SCV near it. This one usually does. Now see, banelings right there, they do a lot of damage. See how much damage 2 banelings just did to that? 3 would have wiped it out. And we have 6 minutes left. It's not really 6 minutes. The blister type's faster, but you never know. You really don't.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Back to the history of Starcraft while I got time to talk for 5-6 minutes. Starcraft opened up. You're just a regular magistrate. You come to a backwater station where people are getting attacked by unidentified creatures, which turn out to be the Zerg. And you meet Jim Raynor. On your very first mission, you meet Raynor. My OCD's kicking in, I gotta do this. You go meet Jim Raynor, and you use him for the entire campaign. Jim Raynor is the main character of StarCraft 2, or of StarCraft in general, the entire series. StarCraft 1, StarCraft 2, Raynor is the main guy.
Hold out just a little longer. We'll be getting out of here soon.
He appears in every single campaign in StarCraft 1, StarCraft 1, or StarCraft Brood War. He appears in all 6 campaigns at least once.
You want a piece of me, boy?
He is the main character here. Some people, it's a love or hate thing with Raynor. Some people despise Raynor. They think he's a horrible hero. He's a horrible guy, but he's really not. He's just your run-of-the-mill cowboy kind of person. He runs in to save the day and just try to do the right thing. You never know where that can actually lead.
The doctor is in.
And Raynor met on a mission and fell in love with a young woman named Sarah Kerrigan. Now, Miss Kerrigan turned out to be a ghost. Now, ghost not as in I'm going to haunt you. Ghost as in a special... A unit in this game is called a ghost. Now, what those units do are they have the ability to cloak, they're telepathic, they have all these things. They do this. That's what makes a ghost, it makes them special. Now, what happened is Raynor fell in love with her.
We hear you.
He did whatever he can to protect her. In the missions and everything, he did whatever he could to protect her. He fought the Zerg countless times. He fought many people. He fought everything he could. He's fought many wars, many battles, many races. All for Sarah Kerrigan. And in one mission, after Raynor leaves the Confederate army and becomes solo, as you would say, not really solo, but he comes with, how do you say, he leaves and kind of becomes solo. Most depends how you look at it, because he's always there. He's not really solo as you would think solo is. He's more or less... He's a rebel. And he teams up with another rebel in Arcturus Manx. Now, at this point in the mission, as you see, I am not going to make another bunker. I got a minute left. I probably should make another bunker, but I'm not. To make more Marines, though. He teams up with a man named Arcturus Manx, who absolutely hates the Confederates, and he does whatever he can to stop them. So he recruits Raynor. And...
Commander, this is Matt Horner. Just hold on. Cavalry's on the way.
Take your time, Matt. No rush.
And through Manx, Raynor meets Sarah Kerrigan. And as I've learned before, Raynor fell in love with Kerrigan. He falls in love with her. And in that, at one point, Manx betrays Kerrigan, leaving her to die in a battle called New Gettysburg. And the story will continue in the next episode, because this mission is complete.
Mineral field depleted.
Cavalry's arrived. Anyone still alive down there?
Good to see you, Matt. Welcome to the party.
Glad we made it in time, sir. Now let's get you boys out of there.
Now tune in to the next episode of Starcraft 2, where we finally board Rainer's command ship. See you guys then.